So we're not giving up yet on something or someone. It's the first thing coming through with this. It's maybe even reconsidering leaving a situation, because in the upright, the Eight of Cups is about leaving something behind, and it's usually something we have an emotional attachment to. So there's an aspect of, with this, maybe I should give up on this person, cut my losses and move on, but I'm not quite ready to do that. Maybe by August, because this is an 8, you may be giving them until August. You may be giving a job until August. Maybe that's, but again, it's more of an emotional nature. So maybe you're attached to a lot of people that work there. Maybe you've met a lot of friends there, or you like the people, but the company itself, they don't treat their employees fairly, or you don't feel like you're getting, treated fairly, compensated fairly. I feel like you're having patience with someone here, though, in the present, or patience with a situation. And I was just saying, that for some of you, this situation could turn around. But yeah, I do think having a deadline maybe of August 1st, because you got another 8 down here. So, yeah. If you're giving anyone a deadline, August 1st should be the end. It should be when that timer goes off, and, it's time to make a decision. But yeah, you may be waiting for more information before you make a decision as well. This doesn't have to be like, a negative thing where I'm giving you a deadline or an ultimatum. It doesn't have to be that. For some of you, I feel like it will be that. But for others of you, it's going to be like, I need more information before I can decide if I'm going to leave this person for another, or, leave this situation and move on. I need more information. So maybe you're in negotiations, or maybe you're waiting to see if you got a new position, or if you're going to get a promotion. That I am getting that clearly as well. Like some of you may be like, if I don't get this promotion, or I don't get this opportunity to move up within the company I'm already in, I'm moving on. And August 1st may just be the date that you have in mind. So, and that would be a good idea for new starts. We do have Mercury retrograde most of July. I think it turns retrograde July 7th. So, most of you who watch these videos know, and especially if you watch astrology videos, not the best time to start new things or do anything where signing contracts would be involved with Mercury retrograde, because you may find that, there's some hidden print, or you may get just sucked into something that you didn't know. It could have to be redone again, or it may be a deal that falls through. So, yeah, if you can put off signing anything or making any new starts until August, that would actually be a great date to do that, because July may be a month of like information may be tough to come by with Mercury retrograde, because it does rule information. So, I do feel like more will be revealed with the runes here. So I do feel like you will be more prepared or ready to make a firm decision, a logical decision, or one that you are more satisfied with if you do wait until August and after Mercury goes direct. Your challenge or focus for the month. Let's move to that position. The tarot card we have here is the Six of Cups in reverse. And then here's what that card looks like in the upright. I'm trying to keep the glare off of it so you can see it. Let me see what's coming through with the runes here. So yeah, this could be a family member. I do feel like for some of you, this is a child, maybe. Like, have they turned a corner? Have they improved, because yeah, this rune of like someone taking advantage of you, using you, taking advantage of your good nature. And the caveat with this rune is sometimes if you're going to keep letting people do that, it's like you can't get mad at them when you keep letting them do the same thing and repeat, keep letting them take advantage of you, walk all over you. I think your challenge is to believe maybe that someone's turned over a new leaf, or that they're going to make progress. And believing in them, because you've probably been let down before with this rune. And it does seem like this is a family member, and it could be anyone. It could be a sibling, a parent, a grandparent. But it does seem to be somebody connected to family for some of you. Others of you, it could be someone from the past. So we could be talking about a love relationship or an ex, because this just means like a long time ago or connections to the past, as does the Six of Cups. So yeah, it's kind of like, ooh, I'm a new person, you know, somebody saying, I've remade myself. Or, yeah, I'm a totally different person now. And, you know, saying that and actually proving it are two different things. Cancer, this is a general reading, so this can always work both ways. Perhaps you are the one that's going to have to prove. You know, if you were the cause of the, you know, maybe you were a different person. But I mean, if you are reaching out, trying to reconnect with anyone from, you know, in your family, and you're the one who like maybe went through a selfish period, maybe, I don't know, there was maybe addiction issues or something, you weren't yourself in some way, or you got led astray or off your path and everyone around you kind of suffered for that, be prepared that words are not going to be enough. You're going to have to prove this. Like if you were in a relationship and you're the one who cheated or messed up or lied or deceived someone, or that's their, you know, like I do feel like you'll get communication, but they're not going to be all in right away, nor should they. And nor should you if this is the other way around. What's that saying? The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. So, and I do see the hesitation here. Like, I want to believe you, but I'm going to need more. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. Make sure they're doing the work. Words are words. They only have meaning if they're backed up by action. So yeah, I do see communication coming from someone from the past, or someone who, particularly a family member. This could be someone from childhood even. And childhood to me, I mean, that extends into high school. So it could be a high school sweetheart, or, yeah, a friend from school even. But yeah, I feel like you're going to need more proof that they are not a user. And for some of you, maybe they have done the work that's necessary, done the therapy, done whatever they needed, you know, or made conscious changes to their personality. For others of you, no, you know, again, it's a general reading. So outcomes going to be different for all of you. Happy to take a look if you want me to look in a private session. But like they're promising a lot, whoever this is. They're making promises. It's almost like this. It's almost like they're going into this feeling like they're going to be interviewed. So whoever this is, I feel like they're expecting kind of a grilling from you, Cancer. So I think you should give them one. Treat it like a job interview. Really, what have you been doing? Like if they say they've changed, really, what have you done to change? Has it been therapy, mindful living? Was it a spiritual? You know, what's the work you've been doing? Treat it like a job interview. And then let them know, well, hey, I'm going to have to see some, you know, if I see the action to back this up, we can talk again August 1st. The help that's going to be available. We got the 5 of Wands in reverse. Here's what it looks like in the upright. So yeah, for some of you, this could have started in May. So maybe you have already heard from this person in May, or maybe they tried to reconnect, or maybe this is when the struggle or argument was. Or yeah, there may be something connected to 5. Maybe it's been 5 years, 5 months, and now this person is coming back. And but let me see what's coming through with the runes as far as how this is going to help you. Well, I feel like whoever this is, you've moved on from this. Most of you. You've put it in the past. And for some of you, it may have been easy because the argument or where this person's issues, it's like you knew it wasn't them. So again, I'm feeling like maybe this is somebody with like a mental disorder or bipolar or something, to where when they act out, you know, it's the disease and not them, or, you know, there was something else motivating them. Like again, an addiction issue that, you know, drink or drugs or whatever that causes them to become this other person, right? Or this other personality in a sense takes over. And so, you know, it's not them, but at the same time, you know, you have to have boundaries because you have to think about yourself and maybe the rest of your family as well. If you have kids and this is like an ex, or, you know, if it's not just you, especially and that you have to protect other people. So yeah, boundaries are going to be, but yeah, for others of you, I feel like this could be somebody like an ex trying to reconnect and you're like, oh, I'm so over this person. Like, I don't care. And they may be like trying to like bring up an old argument or an old fight and apologize for something. And you're just like, you know what? That's so not even part of my existence. But yeah, there's some kind of struggle that, and some sort of, that you're just like, I don't have the energy. That's really what I'm getting is like, even if you did still have like hurt and resentment tied up in this, you're like, I don't have the energy to deal with you. And I think that's how you see this person is very much like an energy sucker. You know, they drain you, and, it's coming up as your help to realize that and remember that energy. Remember, like, you know, not maybe just the argument or disagreement or the struggle it was to kind of understand this person or be with this person or be around this person. Not just that, but just like I feel like maybe they've been out of the picture long enough for you to realize, oh man, all of my energy is just gone when I have to be around this person. They're like a psychic vampire. They just, you know, latch on and suck it right out of me. For some of you, maybe this is somebody who's like trying to reconnect for your birthday. They're like sending you a birthday message, but it is just kind of, for some of you, just to get their foot in the door again. It could also be a family member showing up at your birthday party if your family's like planning a birthday gathering for you, Cancer. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, though, make sure that you know who's on the guest list. Like, if you really, you know, because who wants their birthday crashed by somebody who's this kind of energy is probably likely to take your birthday and make it about them? You don't deserve, no, you deserve to be the center of attention on your birthday. So, yeah. If you even have an inkling maybe that there's going to be like even a surprise get together for your birthday, Cancer, you may want to let people know, okay, well, just make sure that so-and-so's not there because I want to have fun. And that will ruin my birthday. And then they'll just have to go back and tell so-and-so, well, maybe you should just send an email or just send a card or something. Because yeah, I do feel like it's going to help you to not be around this person. Like, I don't feel like for most of you, you want to see this person right now. So maybe you should table it for the month of July. And again, with Mercury retrograde, it's not the best time to make amends. It is kind of when people will come back from the past. You know, it can bring people back to kind of re-examine or review the relationship. But at the same time, it causes problems in communication, right? And so things can get mixed up. It's more likely to be arguments or misunderstandings. So even if it is somebody coming back from the past, it's still going to be better to maybe discuss heavier issues or big things when it goes direct. So just something to keep in mind. So yeah, keep in mind how this person makes you feel, what the energy drain has been when they're around. And also, yeah, just kind of gauge your own feelings. Like, am I even interested in reconnecting? Because I feel like for most of you, the answer is going to be a great big no. Like, I don't even care. I'm over it. What must be accepted? Got the 8 of Swords. So here's this other 8, which is why I feel like August is going to be maybe when this is resolved or you figure things out. But yeah, until August, this is feeling like I can't make a move or I don't know what to do. It's just feeling confused. This is the card of feeling trapped. Like I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. And honestly, this is like the ultimate, like it can be the ultimate abusive relationship card. Like I feel trapped, but it's really all in your head. Like you can walk out, you can't get out. Yeah, it's going to take effort. Yeah, it's probably going to take money. It may take help and support from other people, but you always have the power to close the door on any relationship and leave. And I feel like for most of you, this does have something to do with a partnership, a new beginning, like someone offering you something, someone asking you out. And again, if they were toxic or especially if they were like violent or abusive in any way, this is not anything to be confused about. Because really, I'm going back to this, the help. Remember what they put you through. Because I am feeling like this was, you know, for some of you, an abusive relationship, whether it was physical, emotional, mental. There are a lot of different ways that you can, you know, talk down to somebody who's verbally abusive. I mean, you know, and compare it to how you feel now. And even if this person has changed, is it worth the risk, Cancer? Even if there's just a little bitty chance that that evil side could, or that nasty side, toxic side could come out again. Others of you, you may feel a little, you may have two people. You may have somebody from the past and a new relationship, a new partnership coming in. So you may be kind of feeling like, ooh, now what do I do? And if it's a situation where there's someone from the past and this new person coming in, the newer person for most of you, it seems like they can offer you more in the way of an equal partnership, of friendship, which is important, that you like each other, right? Because sometimes we end up in toxic relationships with people that we don't even like, but there is this kind of, you know, contractual agreement that perhaps we made on the other side before we came here to work through certain things and learn from each other. And we're like, I can't stand this person. They drain my energy. They make me feel trapped. And why do I keep going back to them? Yeah, that person, probably not the best to go back to, whether they've been working on themselves or not. Because if you have a newer person, that seems to be like someone that you have a real bond with, and true love, not karmic love, not lust, not this roller coaster type stuff. Like, this is somebody you can have a true partnership with in all senses, right? All of, like, you know, emotional, physical, and mental, and you like each other. You enjoy each other's company. For those of you that it's not, like, you don't have anyone new, or maybe you're like, yeah, I got this toxic person coming back, but I don't have anyone new. Wait until August, because it could be, you know, and definitely check out your mid-year check-in RuneScope over on Vimeo, because it could give an indication of what is in store here with this. But yeah, there could be somebody coming in August, and that would be a prime time to meet someone new, because Mercury will be direct and you won't have to worry about that. You know, we met Mercury retrograde. Now, that doesn't mean it'll fail, but it could be a more challenging relationship, or it may have a little bit of instability connected to it. You don't need another roller coaster. I feel like you need something stable, something nice and stable, starting in August. During that fixed time of Leo would be beneficial for you, Cancer. Because yeah, there's a new wonderful beginning in relationships coming up for you. And I feel like for most of you, it's the newer person rather than the older person. Some of you could be meeting someone through a creative venture, something that you are doing that is, yeah, you're expressing your creativity in some way. Maybe you've got your stuff in a consignment shop and you're there decorating your booth, and this is a customer or someone that you meet at the store. Maybe they have a booth there as well. Or yeah, I'm just seeing like crafty or things you're building or making with your hands, or yeah, some sort of creative project that you're working on. And that could be what's bringing in someone new to your life. And especially if you're thinking about starting this in August. So, yeah, however you're feeling blocked or like, ooh, indecisive, especially with love, I would give it time. Yeah, July and August, I think, are going to be months of contemplation. But yeah, August seems to be when you really kind of get the answer here. So that, I think, is going to alleviate kind of this feeling trapped energy. If you can just kind of realize, okay, I'm going to wait until August to make any decisions about my love life. Just going to see how things unfold. I'm going to see how honest this person is. I'm going to see if they can back up. Like, am I seeing the old version of this person, right? They say they're different, but are they? That's the question. Are they different? Because the outcome is the Death card reversed, which is meaning someone who has been resistant to change, avoided change, dodged change, doing anything they can to stay the same old smarmy piece of crap they've always been. So, and that just kind of came to me. Cancer, not a month to go back to the past. You may even want to wait until August before even responding to emails or text messages or whatever. Maybe some of you should block someone, okay? Maybe that's what the Eight of Swords is for some of you. You should block this person from your social media, from your phone, from your, don't give them any. Because again, I feel like most of you, you're like, you're done. Like, even if this person has changed, you either know, like, I would never go back to that, or I'm not going to take the risk, or, now, Cancer, for some of you, if this is you being resistant to changing this circumstance, because honestly, the Eight of Swords and the Death card in reverse can be saying you're resistant to change. If you've been sent, or you are sent between July and August, a new wonderful partner that you are interested in, someone that you're like, wow, this person is really, it feels different, or they're really the whole package. So, why am I scared of, maybe it's because you've been burned before, you were in this toxic relationship, or maybe you're still in this relationship and you're like, man, why would I rather stay here than go be with this person who kind of has everything that I'm looking for? Some of you may be dealing with some self-esteem issues. You may be feeling like, I don't have the power, I don't have the strength to leave this. I don't have the, I don't know how to get out of this. And, any baby steps that you can, maybe some of you are like, okay, I'm going to do it August 1st. I'm going to make the plans here. And for those of you, I do get the energy that some of you are trapped in an abusive situation. And please do use July to make plans behind the scenes. Seek out help. There are people who will help you. If you don't have family, if you don't have friends, or even coworkers, who can help you, there are organizations that you can reach out to, and make plans. If you feel like you have to leave in secret or move out, there are people who will help you. So I urge you to do that, because it is one of those situations where we only have control over our own lives. We can't expect someone to come in and save us or rescue us from our circumstances. But you will find that spirit, if you start taking steps in that direction, spirit will do that, right? Your loved ones, your angels, we all have angels, spirit guides, loved ones on the other side who will help us. To make sure you're calling on them. If you're not sure which direction to go, you're not seeing the way out, they will help you find it.